Yo, 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 yo. What's up, brothers? What's a happening, my brothers? Ground Fog, Robert Douglas, F Ball, what up? Don't tell anyone, man. Don't tell anybody. Marco, member of the G Ballers, what's up, buddy? Jamie Heyman, member of the Visionaries, what's up, brother? BNA, member of the G Ballers, of course. Gonzo, what's up, buddy? Choo-choo. Member of the G Ballers, what's up, brother? Colby, what's happening, buddy? The grand prize winner, Mikey Reese. Member of the G Ballers, what up? Got all the brothers here tonight. Needham, what's up, buddy? Member of the G Ballers. Driving home, might talk some smack. Hell yeah, buddy. That's what we want. That's what we want. Redbeard, what's happening, buddy? What is happening? Am I coming in loud and clear? Loud and queer? Hang on a second, guys. Hang on a second. I need to make sure my, well, there shouldn't be a, yeah, no, there shouldn't be an echo, I don't think. No, there's not. No, there shall not be. Don't forget to hit that thumbie. Give me a thumbie. Right in my yummy yum yums. Okay. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to pull up my YouTube here, guys. Give me a second. Quit your rushing me. Quit your rushing me, damn it. Now stop it, I said. Now top it. There we go. All right, we're running. We're running. I see them likes jumping up. That's what Daddy wants to see. That's what Daddy wants to see. Don't mess with me, boys. Oh, man. One Moon, I didn't. Damn. I didn't have time to see if I could get that. I wonder if I could do it while we're streaming. Probably not. Robert Douglas, what up, buddy? Mimo! Good to see my boy. Look at my boy. Back in the baller squad. Back in the baller squad. What's up, buddy? Drizzy. What's up, Drizzy? One Moon, member of the G Ballers. Member of the G Ballers. Yeah, buddy. You know what? I might have to. Let me see if. I wonder if I can do it. So, One Moon made a new emoji. And I wanted to get it done for tonight's stream. I didn't have time, guys. Let me see if I can I forward this thing? How do I forward an email? There we go. Doobie doobie doo. Scooby doobity doobity doo. There we go. So maybe I might be able to do some finagling, and maybe we can get that emoji up on the, there we go. So I should be able to save it. Who else just popped in here? I know I saw somebody. Spook Doozle, member of the G Ballers. What up, my boy? What up, my boy? I thought I saw somebody else, too. Where'd they go? Oh, there he is. Ginger Fisher, member of the G Ballers. We got all kinds of G Ballers up in here. Hey, G Ball and everybody. Fidget Boy had first drop of the new year today. Not that you need. Yeah. No, I don't need a fidget, man, but we can go take a look. Are there any left? All right, one thing at a time. Well, all right, hold on. Hold the hell on, guys. Now, relax a little bit here. Damn it. I'm not ready as it is. And then you guys come in here demanding stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I was on there the other day, Marisol, and when I did that video, and he only had one thing on the site. It was an all green Game Boy slider, which it looked cool. The Fidget Boy, baby. Yeah, and then I went to look again, and there wasn't nothing there, so that means those sold out as well. Are they gone? Are they gone? Hello? The Fidget Boy. What's going on here? Right there. Ooh. Daddy's getting wet. Daddy's getting wet. I like those. Ooh, he's got all kinds of shit. Ooh, look at these. What the hell? Ooh, look at those. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Robbie W. Remember the G Ballers. What up, buddy? I like that. I like that. But this is getting my panties wet. Only 5 left. The old boombox, you know. If you're older than me or my age, then you know, boombox is something you know all about. I like this. Ooh, but I like these too, but I already got something similar, so I don't, you know, it's appetizing. Plus, it's glow in the dark. Does get me a little wet for sure. I like this too. Ooh, see that he does some clean stuff. He does some clean stuff, man. Did you order something, Marisol, you little bastard? Did you order something? Angelo, member of the G Ballers. What up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people reviewing night cores lately, Mimo. I thought about hitting them up. What's up, night core? Let me hold something. And I'm not talking about your junk. Chris Hinkle, member of the G Ballers. What up, buddy? Bluetooth in here? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Bluetooth, member of the G Ballers. What up, buddy? Man, I like this. Looks like one of your old tags. No kidding. Dude, this thing's sweet. The orange, the blue with the black. Oh, baby. BTL trips. What up? What up? Hey, while I'm, you know, caught up, kinda, why don't you guys throw in what you had in the paquito? You know what I'm saying? You know what G-Ball's saying, baby? Why is my email not popping up? Come on, dog. I got something exciting to show you guys here in a minute, too. Milton, what's up, buddy? Have to show Dr. Prepper some love, too. Yeah, buddy, yes. We're almost there, guys. 1K, we're coming. All over the place, too. I just don't put enough content out there. It's tough, man. It's tough. Adventure Man, member of the G Ballers. What up, buddy? Thanks for checking in, my man. I appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. I'd be doing the same thing, buddy. When there's a live stream and I'm at work, I'm listening in or trying to watch. Mark Parks, what up, brother? Member of the G Ballers. I'm trying to walk my dog over iced bullshit, or I'd at you. No worries, brother. What's up, Gonzo? Member of the G Ballers. I said what's up to you, mofo. Yeah, he is a D-bag, but we need to support him, you know? We need to support him. Where's my mods at? Throw the DP in the chat. Throw the link to the DP in the chat, baby. We need all the DPing we can get, baby. I like that boombox though, guys. I like it a lot. I don't need another one though. Fook carried the Vosti Thunderbird and a Real Steel H6 today. Ooh. Ray's Racing Videos. What's up, bud? Member of the G Ballers. Why is my email, every time I try to pull up my email, it just like disappears? Mimo, I got mine sitting right here too, actually, dude. Boop. But I got it out for a reason. Well, this one's in 3V. But you guys will see why I have this out. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. Why I have this out. We'll get to that in a minute. But Mimo had the XO and shred carbon fiber in LMAX. That gets me pretty wet. B&A carried the TRM Atom. Yes, bud. Yes. Well, right now, I've literally seen just on my adventures of YouTube, Pretty Fly, member of the G Ballers. What up, brother? Good to see you, man. What you carrying? There's a ton of people that have been reviewing Nightcore products over the last like week or so. So there's tons of videos. I can't think of what creators, but quite a few of the, the ones we all know. Who the hell? I saw at least 3 different channels with Nightcore reviews. I want to buy a TS Prop Cadet Pro. Anybody selling one? That I'm not sure of, brother. I know they're not cheap. Tucson TS 269 and the Pyrite for today for Colby. Nice, man. That DP guy can suck it. Yeah, well, he probably would. He looks like a fairy. Joe Isabella, member of the G Ballers. What's up, bud? Robbie W. rubbing the Padre in our face with a Surge slip joint today. Nice. Redbeard, I do, brother. It's basically all but brand new. I started it a couple months ago. Maybe like what, guys? Like 2 months ago or something. I got my Real Steel Phasma free on me for BTL trips. Nice. Adventure Man's got his Microtech MSI and Kaiser Hyper in LMAX and titanium today. Nice. That's one I haven't checked out yet, is the Hyper. Brian F., member of the G Ballers. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, how about it, One Moon? I've been telling my kids that for the last year or two. In the 90s and stuff, man, it wasn't nothing for it to snow for several days in a row. You could make tunnels in your front yard and shit. Now it snows like 8 inches, and that's a lot of snow. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know what the hell happened to the snow, but I don't remember what year it was, like late 90s, I think. But I remember we had tunnels, and my dad, who was, 6'1", like 260 or 270, he freaking was crawling through the tunnels with us. So, we used to get some snow, man. Hinder XM18 3.5-inch Harpoon Spanto S45 with horsehead scale for Bluetooth. Mersal finally pulled the trigger on a Hapstone sharpener. I'm not familiar with those, but I'm not real familiar with a bunch of sharpeners either. I got a Bestech Swordfish and MagnaCut today. Nice. Just got it in. What's up, Chancey, by the way? Danny B., member of the Visionaires. What's up, my brother? Good to see you, man. Just left my local hunting store. Was looking at their Benchmade, Spyderco, ZT, Kershaw. Man, it sounds like they actually have some decent stuff at least. Needham's bougie ass carry while he's driving. Mini Arius, Reverse Tux Jaeger V3, and the Rosie, along with the low drag. I like that. Yep. Low drag. I love that bad boy. Focus works F2. Have a great stream, Greg. Thanks, buddy. Have a safe trip home, man. Have a safe trip home, brother. It's not you I'm worried about. It's them other crazy mofos on the street. Tori Casey, member of the G-Ballers. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. What you carrying? JD, member of the G-Ballers. What's up, buddy? What you carrying today, brother? What's the best EDC hoodie that will last? Pizza lover forever. What's up, buddy? Shit. I don't know. A hoodie? You know what I like? I like these zip ups from North Face, man, because they got 2 side zipper pockets, but also internally, the way they have a big ass pocket stitched out internally as well. Now it's not a hoodie, so I know what you're saying. I like hoodies too, but these North Face zip ups, man, I love these things. Spider makes a great zip up. I mean, North Face makes good hoodies that last. I have a couple North Face hoodies. They're made pretty well. It depends on what you're looking for, you know. All right, Fook. All right, brother. Just be safe on the drive, buddy. Pretty Flies carrying the Shaman, the Jetstream, and a Kubi D2 fixed blade. Nice. Robert Brunello, what up? I can't stop using the Rex 45. That's one steal. See, I've been writing them down, which I normally do anyway. But I've been writing down either knives or steels or whatever that I want to try to get this year. And Rex 45 is on the list. Hey, man, glad you're here, brother. Welcome to the family, buddy. That's what we do here, baby. Humphrey Chimpton, member of the G-Ballers. What's up, buddy? Rocking my new today Sage 5 Lightweight. Ooh, what steel did you get it in, bud? Marisol's rocking one of his Striders, PM3 AWT scales, and 10 or 12 O-lights. He hopes one of them at least works. Well, if not, you need to add a couple more, dude. So, I don't know what you're complaining about. Make it 15. Don't be freaking cheap, man. Don't be cheap. Hey, Marisol, look right here. Can you guess what that is? That's the new lantern, baby. She puts out some light, and she's heavy duty, man. And that bitch lasts. Oh, she lasts, man. I've been not torturing it, but I've been running this thing just nonstop. So I ran it dead, and then I charged all the batteries all the way up, and I've been just running and running this thing, and it just keeps running, dude. It's beautiful. It's heavy duty. It's heavy duty, but it's a nicely adjustable. I like North Face. They stand by their stuff. I switched out a few backpacks when I was traveling around when I was younger. Yeah, North Face makes good stuff. I'm a huge North Face fan. I have tons of North Face hats, couple coats, couple zip-ups, couple hoodies. Spider makes good stuff as well. Some heavy-duty shit. Columbia, their zip-ups aren't as good as the North Face, but they're probably half the cost as well. Yeah, there you go, Mimo. Get some of that, baby. Get some Magna Cut, some M4, man. Gotta have the M4 and Magna Cut, dude. Carrying Manix 2 lightweight, Spy 27. Yeah, see, I need that too, man. Case swell, center jack, black Coke bottle. Nice. I like a good vest. Do enough construction and hunting, and you appreciate being able to keep your core warm and still roll up your sleeves when needed. Yeah, I like some vests too. Now, typically though, yeah, I have like 2 vests. And I like them. I'm not like a massive vest person. My boss loves vests. He's always wearing vests. Uh, eh, you know, to each their own. Somebody needs to gather all the different blade steel, makes too lightweight and do a cut test comparison. Well, if it was me, it'd be a 4-hour video. Carrying the Tactile Maverick, which I have on my list, new breed EDC Clydesdale that you modded, and a JWK Feel Good Jack and Bazooka Pink. Nice. Yeah, me and Brian, we were just looking at those over the weekend. The Mavericks and the Clydesdales, which mine will be here. Mine will be here. I ordered one. I shot Loot a message and said, "Yo, let me get it now." No, not really, but it was one of them late midnight purchases, you know. But he sent it out today, so I should have it in the next couple of days. 1 is none, 12 is 2. Yep, especially when we're talking about Olight. I mean, seriously though, I've had couple i3Ts and i5Ts that are several years old. I have one that specifically stayed in my truck, an i3T, through cold winters, hot summers, cold winters, hot summers, and that thing just keeps working. Not, and I'm not an Olight. I have a couple Olights, but I'm no Olight fanboy or nothing. But they work, and they're not expensive. I would much rather see everyone else trying other stuff. I've got a North Face bag. I've still got to switch out, actually. I just keep forgetting because I always use my skate bag. I can slide across the ground and it don't get ripped up. Right. South butt. Marisol, it's good, buddy. My video's coming on that soon. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I'm also in talks with Sofern. They're supposed to be sending me their new headlamp as well with a detachable flashlight. They want to see, they liked how well, you guys haven't seen the video yet. I can't release it yet, but they liked how I compared their new flashlight to other flashlights and blah, blah, blah. So they want to see me do that with their headlamp as well. Show you the lantern. So down here I have the Olight one, and I love it because of the way it looks. It's very easy. It's just a twist button. It's got the low yellow and then the high white. Yeah, the 90s felt more real. What's up, T-Fetch? Keith, what's up, buddy? Member of the G-Ballers? What's happening, bud? Good to see you, man. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. Yeah, you are pretty. You are a pretty boy. Check Filson. Huh, never heard of Filson. Tactile is really dialed in the Maverick. That's what I've heard, dude. I've heard they've come a long way since the release. Clydesdale is good, dude. I checked out the Proto. I know it's good. That's why I told Loot as soon as Christmas was over and I was, sitting pretty again, I would order one. And I did because I know that knife is, it's good. Real good. So it's very simple construction, guys. This thing is beautiful, though. Like, this thing probably weighs, I don't know. It's got 4 18-650s in this bad boy. And let me tell you what, 4 18-650s together, this thing just keeps on a running. These are available right now. The flashlight video and flashlight I have are not available yet, but they will be soon, and then I can release that video. But I can tell you that their quality, it's got a little handle here. I'll be putting a full video up on it soon, but this thing is built like a tank. And then it's just a clicker right here. And then you just hold it in and it'll cycle up. And then you hold it, you let it go and let it cycle, and it'll go all the way back down. And then same deal going all the way back up. It's awesome. Like I said, I've been using this. I've been using this every single day since I got it. I use it out here all the time, you know, in conjunction with my studio light and my ring light. And then that lantern, I just kind of sit it here and I let it run for hours. And it just keeps running, keeps running, keeps running. But yeah, dude, a Maverick is very high up on my list. And I saw Monkey Edge has some as well. So I'm pretty interested in that. I've got a Sofern floodlight. They make good stuff. Yes, they do. Keith, I haven't gotten into it yet, buddy. It's next up on my list. I had to take care of some other stuff that needed recording. So I didn't get, bitched at. But that is next up on my list to open up. So I don't know yet. But that should be the next thing. That'll be the next thing I open up. That and the Kubi. That Kubi sent in. Crew Air's the best. What's up, buddy? Member of the G Ballers. Justin, Ohio. What's happening? What's happening? But yeah, if you want, yeah, man. So if you want like I'm a lantern nut. I probably have 8 or 10 lanterns. If you want heavy duty and long output, get the Sofern, no question. If you want something that is aesthetic to the eye and still works, the Olight O-Lantern Pro 2 blah, 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 blah is nice looking. It works pretty good. I like that one as well. But when you can give me that kind of output for an extended period of time, I'll take the output for the longer time period. And that's what's good about their flashlights as well. They just, not only do they give you a high output, but they give you a long run time on that output. So it's awesome. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Todd Carr, what's up, buddy? Member of the G Ballers. You can change tint, which is nice for indoor. It's got a little hole on the side of it that's threaded. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that's for. I've got so much stuff going on that I haven't gotten a chance to look yet, but there's a hole on the side of it that's threaded. And I looked in the box and it did come with like extra O-rings and some other stuff, but nothing for that. They gave a new push button, an extra O-rings, a couple other things. And I don't know what that hole is for. I want a Nightcore EDC 33 4,000 lumens on JB's channel. No kidding. No kidding, dude. Yeah, that's the thing, and Marisol can explain it or tell it better than I can, but companies will give you a high output, 3,000, 4,000 lumens, but usually it's like 30 seconds, or a minute, and then it drops down. I know the Sofern, the new flashlight that I just got, I want to say it's 3,000. It can put out 3,000 lumens. Let me double check. It's either 3 or 4. But 3 or 4,000 lumens for 4 hours. That's something special. Oh, it's not even up on their website yet. Damn. Damn it. I don't have the information right here with me, or I would tell you. It's either 3 or 4,000 for like 4 hours. The moonlight mode is hundreds and hundreds of hours. I think 500 hours on that flashlight on moon mode, which is insane. Uh so Sofern has went from I don't know who the hell they are to like top of my list when it comes to affordable flashlights. Uh they're killing it. They just feel different. Like if you hold one of their flashlights and compare it to an O light, uh Ray light, any of them, Bernite, all of them, it just feels different. It's well made, well built, well finished. Uh, you know, yeah, the O-Light lantern is a battery bank as well, and I'm pretty sure that is as well. I haven't gotten to check that or test that. That's another thing. Oh yeah, it is, Chancey. I think you're right, dude. It's for a tripod. You're right. Yeah, it's threaded for a tripod. You're right. Yeah, man. That Sofern, I wish I had the manual here. I don't know what I did with it. I think it's in my drawer. But it's like 3,000. We'll just say 3,000 for 4 hours. Would that lantern be good for just walking around the town at dark to not get hit by a car? If you don't have so yeah, if you're not carrying groceries or doing a bunch of other stuff, yeah, that lantern would be awesome. But I'd probably go with a flashlight, just to be honest with you. I'm tripping balls. Why? Why am I tripping balls? What your channel, this one or Dr. Prepper? They're two streams. Yes, I just have them combined, brother. I'm telling you. Oh, I wondered what the hell you was talking about. Lace, what up? Member of the G Ballers. Josh Branson, member of the G Ballers. What up? Affordable flashlights. Workos has to be in the convo. I don't know about them, man. I don't have any Workos. I'll hit them up, see if they'll send one in for a review. I won the XXL Desert Warrior last night on Loco EDC IG Live. Nice. Nice, dude. Let me get the yeah, Nebo. I've seen them. I've seen those. They're a little pricey, but I don't know how they work though either. I miss my father's old cop style mag light. Oh yeah, the big old ones. I got one. I got a 4 or 5 cell one. I still got it, baby. I think I got 2 of them. You buried you buried him that night? Dude, I'm excited to check out this Sofern headlamp. Let me get the paperwork. Kathleen, what up? What up? I mean, unless I'm retarded. 3,000 lumens, 4-hour runtime. 3,000 lumen, turbo, 4-hour runtime. Or am I tripping? You let me know. I don't know. Either way, it's a sick-ass light. That's all I know, baby. That's all I know. Just Nate, member of the G-Ballers. What up, bud? Dude, I almost snagged one of those. I have one or two Streamlights, but I don't have the micro stream. They had those on sale right before Christmas for like $10, man. And I love me I think it was the AAA version, which I love me a AAA or AA style battery flashlight. Trevor, what up, brother? Member of the G-Ballers. Good to see you, man. Thanks for swinging through. I can hold the light easy enough, but the top bezel gets hot to the touch. Yeah, those ones that put out high lumens get hot. Doing good, doing good. How you doing? G-Ball, you still liking that Woobin X3? Oh, dude, I use that all the time, buddy. Yes, I love it. I love it. It's done very well. I like the rotatable head. I like that it's got the blue body. You know what I'm saying? I like that it's got the LED screen. They did a good job on it, man. And it's got some power, too. I think max output is 700 lumens. And then it's got the red at 1 and 80. Yeah, dude. Magnetic base. I would get the one. They sent me the one. They're supposed to be sending me an X1 or one of these with the battery bank bottom, the sleeve. They just sent me the one with the charger base because they didn't have any to send at the time. It was right before Christmas. So they sent me just like the base one, I guess you would say. They're supposed to be sending me some other shit. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, dude, highly recommend it, especially if you can get it on sale. I mean, even if you can't. And then it has the glow-in-the-dark body. Pocket clip works good. I like it, dude. USB-C rechargeable. Chris Well, member of the G-Ballers. What up, buddy? Hey, man, thanks for swinging through, bud. Josh Branson, member of the G-Ballers for 2 months. Damn. I don't know what to do. How about a Synapse XL salute? Synapse XL salute? Yeah, buddy. That's another thing on my list is to try to figure out how I can take some of the noise reduction from this damn microphone. What is the MA8? Oh, it's 21700. It's a big boy. It's not a small. I mean, if you've ever held a Warrior 2, it's about the same size as that with a little thicker body. But I can tell you what, guys, whether, it holds that lumen output for that long or not, it's made very well and it's very impressive. That will become it's not, it's a little heavier. So wintertime for sure, I'll definitely carry that bad boy around. But it would make a great anywhere flashlight. No question about it. There we go. MicroStream is amazing. Can last winter in the woods here. Yeah. Streamlight makes awesome shit. I love Streamlight. No question. I have Olight, Streamlight, Rovivon. See, Rovivon, I don't have any of their stuff. Ace Beam. I don't have any of theirs. I almost got an Ace Beam once. Ray Light. Yep, got them. Lumen Top. Nope. And a Focus Works. And I bought a kit to learn how to build. See, I'm not trying to. Yeah, I saw you talking about that, dude. I'm not. Nope. I'm not doing it. I went. Marisol got me on La Lima, and I'm done. I got me a beautiful light in the La Lima Metalcraft, and I'm good. I'm done there. If companies want to send me shit to check out, I'll do it. But I have not. I kept my promise to myself. I said I'm buying the La Lima, and that's the last flashlight I will buy. So, like I said, yeah, One Moon, I like it, man. I like it, buddy. Did Marisol disappear, or what's the deal, man? Is that not lasting 4 hours? Am I tripping? What's up, brother? Come on. My last Rovivon stopped taking a full charge after 14 months. They sent me a Gen 4 for free. See, that's respectable. That's respectable, man. That is respectable. How much do those, are those Amazon lights, or what's the scoop with those? No, you don't gotta do that, dude. Not that I won't ever buy another flashlight. Like, if it's a cheapo, type of deal, I might think about it just for comparison's sake. But that asshole would walk around in the middle of the night when heard a noise carrying that light, enter my room and shine that shit in my face. That has to be an air. That amp draw at 4K would be like 15 times what it would be at 350 lumens, yet there is only a 2-hour time difference. Huh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They have equipped with a powerful LED, it delivers an incredible maximum output of 3,000 lumens, a throw of up to 142 meters. 3,000 lumens, it says 4 hours, high 1,000 lumens at 5, mid 350 at 6, low 30 at 50 hours, and then 1 lumen at 500 hours. It says the candela usage would be 11,275. I'll leave that up to you guys. Like I said, though, even if it is a misprint, I'll have to get with him and ask, what the true specs are, I guess, and see what he says. But like I said, it's built different than pretty much anything I've checked out. Oh, okay. I was gonna recommend a headlamp. Maybe the lantern wouldn't be a bad idea then, dude. Here's a like for the Preppy channel. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Are you saying it's 4,000 hue? 4,000K lumen would be like a turbo and would melt. You talking to me or Mimo? Or who you talking to, JD? I've been lucky with that Nightcore headlamp. 950 turbo lumens. I use it a ton in the summer and in the winter when snow blowing. Yeah, I use an arc feld as between my Streamlight wedge and my arc feld, I have both them, right by my bedside. Those are both my bedside lights. Now I do have the Javelot Pro or whatever the hell from Olight, which throws a massive amount of light, lights up my whole damn backyard. The crazy part was the build kit total was 47. Oh, see, that's not bad then. Mikey J, member of the G-Ballers. What up, buddy? Just got the batteries for my La Lima. Anyone want to buy a FocusWorks F2 165 shipped with 2 batteries? That's not a bad deal for someone looking for a flashlight. Not a bad deal at all. How do you like your La Lima, Needham? The shit's fire, isn't it? Shit is fire. King Snake Jake, what's up, buddy? Dang Ross, member of the G-Ballers. What's up, buddy? I don't have the light out here. I keep my flashlights, or most of them, inside. Just because. I use my O-Pen Pro more than anything. It's pretty much cut the flashlight out of my... Dude, I do like the O-Light O-Pen Pros, dude. They are a handy little bastard with the light, the laser, and the pen combo. I do agree. They're nice. I do agree. I just had to order, well, not for that. I'm thinking of my tactile turn pens, but I had to order refills for my full-size tactile turn pen. I had to order refills for my other tactile turn pen. The one uses G2s and the other one uses a Schmidt 150. That's a good deal, man. That's a good deal. Really good deal. Yeah, you guys are talking not in my language with all that bullshit. Dude, when I got that my La Lima and opened it up, and I was like, oh my God, because they are just beautiful. Well done, well made. That's one thing I need to do is get another battery. I need to get one more battery for mine. They recommended, because I was emailing with them, and they recommended like 1 or 2 companies, and so I'm gonna have to go back and see what they said. But just bought the Arkfeld Pro. That's a badass light. Zombie green, no less. Huh. What's the Pro? Is that the one with the rotatable head? Or am I thinking of something else? I used to be into RC cars a while back. I have a universal sheath for my lights on my belt. Can accept anything from a AAA light, like the i3T, or up to a D-cell mag light. No kidding. Chicago, what's up, buddy? Yeah, how about it? I haven't heard Radio Shack in a minute. If you don't want to spend the 56 bucks on the Workos, let me know. I'll send mine and you can put it through its paces. I think you'd be really surprised by it and its features. All right, dude. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Let me get... I'm pretty much buried at this point. But maybe here, once things cool off a little bit, maybe we'll do that. I want to get into a little bit more flashlight content. Incorporating a little bit more flashlight stuff, maybe some other shit. Most people, though, the thing is, I like doing that stuff, like the fidgets or the pens or the pry bars, well, not multi-tools, but flashlights. Most people, though, come to my channel at least for knives. So that's the thing. That's the issue with it. I could have the best video on the best flashlight that's not out yet, and it still would probably not do that great. Fred Gutt, member of the G-Ballers. What up, buddy? The lightning storm mode on that light is great. Yeah, that's interesting. Just ordered the Rex 45 Mannix. Is that in G10 or plastic handles? I have the Olight 3 in Blurple. Yeah, I used to love Radio Shack too, man. Toys R Us is around again? Nah, really? It has the blue light, regular light, and bitchin' laser. I don't think I've seen that one. Robert Douglas, later on, buddy. Good to see you, man. Thanks for swinging through. I appreciate it, brother. Really appreciate it. Are those emergency hand crank flashlights a joke, or do they really work? Um, for what? I would not personally. Yeah, me too. They were a little more expensive, but I used to love it there too. And Circuit City used to be my jam too. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Lacey. That's yep. Uh Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it, buddy. If I get into it more, I'll invest. Fit more, just want to try it. Yeah, see, JD, that's the last damn thing I need is another something I get into. You know? I don't need it. Just more freaking trouble, man. G-Ball, get 4 plus batteries and rotate them. Why? Get 4 plus batteries and rotate them? Oh, you mean for the lantern? Aw, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Hell, there hasn't been a Toys R Us or Macy's around here in a minute, dude. Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're talking about. Hell yeah, dude. It's I'm not a huge fan of the plastic scales, but to get like Rex or something like that, I would probably take the hit on the scales. Kind of like the Indela Warncliffe and K390 I got. Not a huge fan of the FRN, but I'll take the hit on the scales to get the steel, and it's comfortable. So, I will make exceptions on plastic scales, but it's got to be worth it to me anyway. WG, remember the G bars? What up, buddy? Good to see ya. I am trying to find a simple light under $100 to use while dog walking. The Olay i3T does not throw a wide enough light to spot small animals around the lake. Any suggestions? Kathleen. Yeah, me too, Mike. Tactical Terry, remember the G bars? What up, buddy? I stayed for the erection. Yeah, Mikey Reese is onto something there. You could try the Baton 3. Um, Terrence Funderburg, member of the G Ballers. What up, buddy? Let me get that. Member of the G Ballers. What's up, man? Good to see you, bud. So the Baton 3 would be a good option. You're not trying to get nothing crazy, so check out the Brenite E18. That's a solid light. They're inexpensive and it's got quite a bit of power. The Bernite E18, just do some looking, with the suggestions that everyone gives you. At $100, you can get yourself a pretty damn good flashlight. Well, why don't we go on a little scavenger hunt for Kathleen? Yeah, they do. They do their FRN well. I agree. It's one of the few companies I'll get FRN from. One of the very few. Hang on a second. I need to clear some shit here. I really wanted to get those emojis up, but it ain't gonna happen. Oh well. I'll have them up for Saturday. Maybe One Moon can come up with some other stuff too. Double D Tat, remember the G bars. What up, bud? Let me get Get that out of the way. Let me move this closer. So Sofern would be, that you could go with the Wubin X3. That has a 700 lumen output. Plus, it's got the blue. You could go with that, Kathleen. It's a little guy. You'd easily be able to handle this, in your hand. You could clip it on like your shirt, right? And rotate the head. And then, then you got your light. It's also got, and then, even for walking around town, it's got this blue light in it. And then it goes 1 to 50 to 150. And then 700 on turbo. And then it's also got the red light. So that would be a good option, especially for like walking around town. That one could be an option. Really, you wouldn't have to spend even $100 to be honest with you, Kathleen. There's plenty of good stuff out there. I mean, here's the SC31. That's got a 2000 lumen output. I'll show you that other one. I don't really want to say. Other guys have experience with Workhorse and some other companies. I don't want to say those because I don't know. But this light I've been testing out recently, this E18. It's got 1200 lumens, 7 different modes, a couple various ways to, attach it. It's got a clean aluminum body, $60. It's held up pretty well. I still got more to do with it, but that would be a decent option. I would say $60-$70 would get you a pretty damn good flashlight. Like Mikey Reese said, you could go with the new Baton, and that comes with a carrying case. Or you can get one with a carrying case. That's $100. That wouldn't be a bad option. 1300 lumens. And they finally did what they should have done with the 3 and made that a battery bank. So it also doubles as a charger for the light. And it doubles as a battery bank. So, that's if you want to spend $100 and get something like that, you could go that way. You could also go with, kind of depends on what interface you want. You could go with like an Arcfeld as well. I don't know if the Streamlight wedges are in stock, but you could go with something like the Streamlight wedge. Those are going to be like $100 probably, and very well made. Patina Turner, remember the G Ballers? What up, man? The Olight Arcfeld, Streamlight wedge. I love my wedge. I got those actually, or I got mine before they like accidentally released them or something. Oh, they even dropped in price a little bit. The wedge is solid, very solid. This is the one I have right here. It's got a nice pocket clip. It's a little taller of a light, but it would be a good one for like walking around. And then on the side, it's got a switch that you see here that you push forward, and that gives you like regular mode. And then you can hold it forward, and that gives you a turbo mode. So that would be a nice option. Streamlight makes very good stuff. Seeker 4. What about the Javelot? That might be a good one. I have that as well. I think it's the Mini, maybe. And that thing is a beast. Yeah, right here. This thing is an absolute beast. And I'm not kidding. This thing lights up my whole backyard. I have it sitting up there. But these are nice as well. So take down, Kathleen, write down some of the recommendations and just kind of skim through them and see what you think would be the most fitting. That's kind of the best. And there would be lots of videos out there too on the lights everyone's recommending. So you could watch some videos. Yeah, that's why I the Streamlight Wedge it'd be very simple. It's just push it forward and it's on. Push it or hold it forward and you get turbo. Very simple. USB-C rechargeable. You know, all you gotta do is plug the bugger in and it's very simple. So that would be nice. My 98-year-old grandmother needs a new flashlight when she takes her evening walks. What should I get her? Something super basic and easy to use, not super bright and inexpensive. Hmm. What about I don't have much I don't have I've had held them at the store, Terrence, the Nebos, and they seem pretty good. I've heard they're pretty good. But the Wubin X3, man, is awesome. Very impressive. I like the LED screen, lets you know, like, you know, how much battery you got left, what lumens you're running on. They have glow in the dark ones, which this one is a glow in the dark one. Uh, it's got the red light, a couple different modes. I like the Wubin, man. Have you thought about Maurice? What up? What up? What you carrying? Have you thought about maybe a lantern? Might be a good option because in the sense that she doesn't need something like crazy bright. She just needs to kind of see what's in front of her, right? That has a handle. You know, most lanterns have a handle, and that's just a simple knob, you know, turn it on, and you can brighten it with the knob. That might be a good option. Olight makes that really minimalist one now. I wouldn't get her the Pro like you see back here. That's a little taller, you know, a little bigger. But like right here, dude, this one, that might be a good option. It's a simple twist top to turn it on. Uh, you know, Olight's typical build. Looks like it has a C clamp on the top to hook it if you wanted, or you can just hold it like a handle. That might be a good option for her, dude, and they're not going to break the bank on you. I've even thought about getting one to go with my Olight Pro 2 lantern, blah, 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 whatever the hell. There's too much info out there to make an uneducated purchase. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'll be fine, Kathleen. Uh you'll be no lantern. Oh, okay. Uh yeah, and use my link, Terrence. You know what I'm saying? That'll let them know, hey, this asshole, you know, people are looking at his videos. Anyone else looking at a Wubin, go to my video and use my link. That'll let them know, hey, this asshole, people actually watch his bullshit. Um, doesn't look like it's gonna work for Granny Urban either. Uh, Yeah, in your situation, Kathleen, for what you need, I wouldn't, recommend a lantern. But write down 5 or 6 or 8 of them, and then look at them online on Amazon or whatever. Maybe watch a few videos, on them, and just kind of see which one you think is the best fitting. You know, the video will help you. What kind of throw does it have? What kind of flood does it have? And then that'll be, and then you can dictate that on what you need. Do you need more of a floodlight? Do you need more of a thrower? Do you need something that's kind of in the middle? And then that'll help you kind of decide on what you need. That would be my best educated answer, opposed to just saying, yeah, get this one, or this is the one you need. I'd write down a couple of them and then go watch some videos on them and then decide kind of, because $100 you'll be able to cover what you need. You just got to get the right one. Yeah, i3T, that's more of like working on what's right in front of you. The i5T, that does put out a little more power, but I think you need a little bit more than that. I'd go with something, Kathleen, that is like at least 1,000 or 1,200 lumens. Phoenix, I don't have much experience with them either. There is so many flashlight companies out there. When you really dive into stuff, guys, there is so many. Like when I started having flashlight companies get a hold of me and this and that, and I started looking, there is just so many. It is ridiculous. And the other thing is, it's a good thing though, because the more companies that do them and the more flashlights there are, the more competition there's going to be to have better technology, better lights, better pricing. So, I mean, it only can be better. But there's a lot to take in when it comes to flashlights for sure. I'm excited about getting this freaking headlight from Sofern though. And it has the detachable flashlight. So, you can be wearing the headlamp and be like, oh, I need to actually point this bitch over here, pull it off and boom. You're welcome, Kathleen. Yeah, Through Night is a good company. I have one of their lights, the what is it, the Archer Pro or something like that. And it's solid. I think it's USB-C rechargeable. I think it's called the Archer Pro. That one is solid. Uh I'd put Phoenix and Nightcore a step above Olight. Really? I don't have any experience with either of them, Todd. Uh Yeah, make sure it has strobe. That might not be a bad idea, Josh, for Kathleen. And maybe Urban Woodsman's Graham, too. I don't know. Kathleen said she was walking around a pond, so I don't know if she would need a self-defense measure. Sounds like she's on her property, maybe, or something like that. I do have a Coast. What's up, budget guy? Remember the G Ballers? I have a Coast flashlight, a AAA. And I like the little thing. I mean, it was cheap as hell. Later, WG. Thank you, man. Thanks for swinging through, buddy. I appreciate it. Chris229, member of the G Ballers. What's up, brother? Through Night. Yeah. The one I have is good, and I got it on sale for like $20. I can't complain. PT, member of the G Ballers. What's up, bud? G-Ball, bring up the Lumentop GT Nano with the 10440. Whoa. What is going on here? Phoenix is also really good. Really? This looks like a big old boy. 450 lumens, mini flashlight, 300-meter beam distance. It's pretty impressive. I wonder what the runtime is on those. It utilizes ORAM 6500 Candela Cool White LED, 2 football fields, 984 feet, paired with a 20.8 millimeter aluminum smooth reflector. 1.5 meter impact resistance, IPX8 waterproof. So that's just a little bugger. Yeah, I like 18650 lights for sure, Todd. I agree, buddy. The 18650 is going to be a nice handheld size and should give you kind of the power that you need. Okay, yeah. I mean, most of your flashlights are going to have the strobe feature. Most of them. Adam Tong, what's happening? Glad to have you. Yeah, then you can kind of just pick which one, you know, if you want a mixture of throw and flood, then you can just kind of watch a few. Don't sit there and watch somebody, who's sitting at a desk doing like an unboxing or even like an overview, really. Go watch somebody who's actually using the flashlight. So, you can get an idea when someone's telling you about it, but that way in the video, you can see what the light is capable of, which is one thing I've tried to do in some of my flashlight videos. And like I said, I plan on doing more of them, even though they won't get any attention really, but kind of is what it is. I like doing them, so I want to incorporate them a little bit. But yeah, that's my best advice without saying go get this one exactly. Uh, give you some options and then you can kind of pick. Cemetery Gates, what up? What up, bud? Good to see you, man. What up, Adam? What you carrying? What you guys carrying today? Huh, Rofus. Never heard of that. That tends to happen though, Fook. That happens, buddy. Torque Test channel has some great flashlight and lumen reviews with torture tests. Yeah. Wifey got me the Arkfeld Pro, and I thoroughly enjoyed it as well as my animals. Yeah, dude, my dog loves that green laser, man, and my kids have a blast, sending his ass around the room. But yeah, so that one kind of kills two birds with one stone. Kathleen, you said, was you walking your dog with you? If you have a dog, the Arkfeld might be a good option because it has that green laser, so you could use that as a play toy with him or your dog, and also use it as a good flashlight. Be plenty good, I would think. So, up to you what you need. Hell yeah, man. Mannix 2 Salt in Rex 45. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Okay, yeah. So that might be a good option then, Kathleen. CRKT Camufex and Kershaw Endgame ain't got good flashlights, just shit that gets beat up at work. Yeah, see, buddy, that's why I don't take none of my good flashlights to work. That's for sure. No way. Not taking none of my good flashlights to work. I take like my Dapper design, I take that to work. Uh Sometimes I'll take an i3T. Sometimes the Archer Pro. Uh, what else do I take with me? Usually something between like 20 and $50 or something. Plus, some of them are a little too big for my line of work to be, carrying around. So typically, I don't carry something real massive either. Josh Worth, member of the G Ballers. What up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Ross, my dog Scout does, but he also, as a puppy, when when I first got my O-Pen Pro with the green laser, then the Arkfeld came out with the green laser. He was like a puppy, so he kind of grew up wondering what the hell that green dot was. How you doing, Josh? What you carrying, buddy? Spyderco Techno 2 with Sawtooth Dave, Hollow Regains, and the QSP Hedgehog. I like it. The Hedgehog's nice, buddy. Yeah, my dog does. Yeah, I don't know about the different colors, but I know Scout loves the green one. He will chase that bastard all over the place, up the wall and all over the house. Can't disagree with that, Todd. My philosophy with that typically is now sometimes I will, but typically I like rechargeable stuff for in the home or around the home. External batteries I like for in packs or outside in the truck or whatever. When you leave the home. That's when I like the external battery. So I agree. It kind of depends on your circumstance for me anyway. But yeah, rechargeable stuff in and around home, external batteries for outside the home. My dog chases the Amazon drivers. That's funny. Yeah, I honestly I think I have 6 or 8 different O-light keychain lights. I got the O-bulbs, the lanterns, different flashlights. They're all right. Tori, what's up, dude? What do you mean we're killing you? What, you want to buy one or you have too many already or what's the story, buddy? Any moderators have a link to the Wubin X3 through the channel? I went through the links and I don't find one. Hang on a second. I might be able to hook you up, dude. I might be able to hook a brother up here. Let me see what I got. Did you go to my Wubin video and you couldn't get to it? Hang on a second, dude. And you can use code, anyone who wants a Wubin X3, you can use code GBALL10 and get 10% off. See if that works. But you can use code GBALL10 and get 10% off. So anyone looking at American Edge Limited Northern Lights Anno Malibu and a lefty Medford Slim Midi. Damn. Freddie's got the Jade Asti Nightshade with L-Max. Chauncey's got the Wii Mini Buster. Nice. My chat must have skipped. Advanced Nitro, Stump Lifter Green, and the Desert Warrior 3 1/4 with a clip point. Corrosion Proof. What up, buddy? Good to see ya. Josh Worth. He's got the Mac 2 3.5. Ooh. Dang. Got the good stuff. Right there above your comment, dude. Try that link right there. That should take you right to their website. And then you should be able to plug GBALL10 in when you're checking out. And that should get you 10% off the light too. And it lets them know people actually watch the video. I don't think I get anything for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I get anything out of it other than it letting them know people watch the video. And then they gave me a discount code, which is cool. Little native warning. I like it. That's one I haven't gotten to check out yet, is a little native or a native period. So who wants to see Chad Walker, member of the G Ballers? What up? And she got the LCP in the pocket. Nice. So who wants to see this new boy that I just got? I'm pretty stoked about it. So we were talking about the Riot EXO earlier, and I like this knife. So I was talking with Daily Carry Co. recently, and they were like, "We like what you're doing. We want to send you something." And I was like, "Okay." So they sent me their take on a gravity knife. This is the Alley Slide, it's called, the aluminum, and then they have a tie slide. I want to try to get them to send me that one too so I can get a feel for it. But the aluminum one comes in like right around 99, 100 bucks, something like that, 100 bucks. It's got magnets for the retention, so it's not just going to open up, you know, like the Riot does, or at least the original ones. You know, the Riot kind of just will pop open, do whatever it wants. This one has strong magnets holding it, you know, in the open position like this. It won't just, you know, open and close on itself. You got to give it a little and then she'll close. And then in the closed position, it won't just open up. And they're giving 14C 28N with a nice satin finish, Tanto blade. I'm digging on this thing. Came with a good edge. It's a decent size. It's not like a big ass gravity knife. It's a pretty good size. Like, I have fairly big hands, and I can get a full purchase on this guy. And then it's nice too because of how neutral the handle is, and it doesn't open up, you know, if you have certain grips. Like, the Riot's awesome, but I really like the EXO. But I like the features of this one a little bit more. I can kind of have whatever grip I want, still get up on the tip there. You know, I can get right up behind the edge for a little more of a controlled type cut. So now this is just all first impressions. I don't know how it is going to hold up or anything like that. But all first impressions for $100, 14C aluminum. I like it so far. So we'll see. Time will tell. But I'm going to be putting this in my pocket a lot and seeing what she's made of. But it's clean looking. The unboxing will be coming for it soon. It's well finished. It's clean. 14C 28N. Good blade steel. I like it. I like it a lot. What's up, Chad? No, I have not, Lacey. I have not. Yep, you could go that way too, Lemmy. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I gotta get one. It's on my long list, Lacey. It's on my long list of things I want. Yeah, it's a cool little. I like their take on it. And it's something that you can just. I would probably either put this in like a pouch. You know what I'm saying? Something similar to this. I'd have no problem just dropping it in my pocket because it isn't going to come open. You know what I'm saying? It's not just going to come open. But whether it's a pouch carry, you know, throwing it in a pouch or having a slip made for it, whatever, throw it in your pocket. I'll probably just end up, I think I have some slips that would fit it. But I don't know. We'll see what I do with it. I might sit on it. I don't know. So it's considered a anti-gravity knife. I don't know. I think it's still a gravity knife. You just don't open like the Riyadh does. I kind of like that. I gotta give it a little momentum to get it to open and close. I like the Tanto blade. I like that it's in 14C. And I like that it's only $100. So if you want to get a gravity knife and you like the EXO, but you don't want to spend $300-400, which I completely understand, you know, on a gravity knife, it's a good option, I think. We have EXO at home. Yeah, I know you do. You got like 20 of them. They have an aluminum one for like $100. No, One Moon. It's clean and control. You know, like I said, it's not just going to, like, I'm holding the one side here, and it's not just going to open up. And that's the other thing I like about it. When it's opened, you can move around on the handle, and it ain't all, you know, trying to open and the blade sliding back down the track and shit. I love the EXO. It's a cool, unique design. But so is this. I gotta give credit where credit is due. They use some nice magnets in there. It's basically the EXO with magnets. I mean, it has a little different look. I'd say this is probably more equivalent to the EXO M than it is the full size. I'm guessing. The EXO M, I don't have one, so I don't really know. But it is a touch smaller than the full size EXO. So, and it's in 14C 28N. So, that's you know what I'm saying? We can go over there, dude. They have a couple different options. They have some titanium ones. Now those are like, yeah, like 200. Not the mag blade. You would want either the mag slide, which is titanium with milling done, or you would want the regular tie slide, which is 200. And then the one that I got here is the silver aluminum for 100. 14C. I forget what the titanium ones are in. M390. So the titanium ones are M390. The aluminum ones are 14C. And this one is also M390. Yeah, and they're all in stock. The mini slide, I didn't even know they had this one. Oh, this is an M390 as well. So yeah, they got a couple cool things over there. I think I never really heard of them. They emailed me and said, "Hey, we saw." They said they saw one video, then they watched some other ones, and blah blah blah. I was like, okay. And then they were like, go to our website and look at our stuff and see if anything's interesting. And I said, this pouch, and I was like, one of the gravity knives, not the mag blade. The mag blade's cool, but just not that's like that scissor opening one, or I don't know how you'd say it, but the handle kind of detaches and then closes, and then it detaches and opens, magnetized as well. It's cool. But yeah, I said one of the gravity joints and a pouch looks good. I'm not sure who makes it, Gons. I don't know if I could ask them, actually. Robbie W., it's called the Daily Carry Co. Oh, I thought it was the Alley slide, but it's the AI slide, I guess. Whatever. I think I call it the Alley slide. Cliff G, member of the G Ballers. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Voodoo, Dorista Mini Pick, Two Saints Tactical Lighter, Harp Leather Pocket Lock, and some stickers to stick on shit if I go anywhere. Hell yeah, dude. EP, member of the G Ballers. What up, buddy? What's happening, man? Do you guys know any good Canadian knife companies other than Grimsmo? No, man. Yeah, it's definitely a lot quieter. I'm down with the taint. Oh, hell yeah, buddy. What's a G-ball? A G-ball is a badass mofo that puts out lots of good content. That's a G-ball. Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. I think the Ria XLM is only $250. No, I don't know. I thought they were more like 300, JD, but I could be wrong. I know the full-size one, when I bought it, was 300 at least, if not like 330, but that was over a year ago, so I'm not 100% sure, buddy. I know they're close to 300. I know they're pretty close. Yeah, PT, I think I like it. I like it. So I don't know if the Taiwan 170 millimeter for the aluminum. So yeah, they're going to be the same size. You're just going to be looking at titanium and M390 for this guy, which I'm going to have a recommendation for him and say, why don't you do a titanium one in 14C28N and offer it for like 150 or like 130 or something. You know what I'm saying? 140. That would be, let me get that for real, right? Let me get that. EP got a brand spanking new XO for sale. B Shady, remember the G-ballers? What up, buddy? The XO does have a lock now. I think they're still making the ones that don't, and then they're just incorporating the ones that do have the lock as well. I wouldn't mind getting the full size one with the clip and the lock. I mean, I like my full size one in the clip slip from Lancelot. I like it a lot. I won't mind having one with the clip and lock though. But yes, you are right. They do have one with the lock. Who did you say made that gravity knife? Daily carry code, brother. Right here. dailycarrycode.com, and then it's called either the tie slide or the AI slide. XO like 80s design brought back to life. Just got the 4V Godard. Absolute White, what up? The magic of the algorithm brought me here. I never look at knife content either. Bro, YouTube's blessing you right now. Good luck with the stream, bro. Hope this gets bigger and bigger. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Come to the Gweg. If the YouTube-ness is listening, send them. I want them to come. Please come. Come to the Gweg. Please. Just come. Come for me. Gweg, check out the Iron Forest Remex. They make a cool little OTF magnetic box opener thing. Buddy has one. Check out the Iron Forest. Remex. Remex Talk Pocket Tool. Oh, yeah. I've seen these, Ross. Wasn't me and you talking about these one time? Or maybe that wasn't me and you. So I've seen this. I don't know if it's this same guy, but I've seen these. They're like spring loaded to open, and then they like spring down or whatever, depress down. Yeah. Same thing. I forget who I saw making these, but yeah, it's a great idea. Nice piece of kit right there. 145 for Magnica. Basically, kind of like a utility knife replacement. 62 to 64 on the heat treat. Okay. Getting me a little wet. They saw part of the spine whack extravaganza and they sent you that, right? That's funny. Yeah, I don't think this one will fail. I don't think this one will get fail or get. I think there's room to get smoother. Love the different FRN. Mine's full size, lock, but no clip. Really? I thought the new ones had the lock and the clip. Or am I tripping? Masmi, what's happening? Mine's labeled OG EXO. Huh. I always thought I knew they did the one without anything. And then I thought they came out with the new version that had the clip and the lock. So they gave you a clip but no lock? Oh, it has a lock, no clip. I was going to say, they give you a clip with no lock? You're screwing with me. It's a cool knife, Lacey. It's a cool knife. Later, Fook. Mid-Mizzou, what's up, buddy? What you carrying, brother? Oh, we might as well throw... If you didn't throw in what you're carrying, go ahead. I carried my beautiful EMP EDC Thick Boy version 2. Shout out to brother Terry. We did a little trade ski a while back. Got the beautiful... Now, I swindled the Zircuti clip out of John. The very last Zircuti clip for the Thick Boys. The very last one. 20 CV. Beautiful ergos on this thing. Beautiful detent. Comfortable. I love this thing. I shouldn't have probably carried it, but I wanted to. I have the V1. I probably should have just carried that. But beautiful action. The lock bar access is amazing. And they give you a big chamfer on the lock bar. This is one of the most comfortable knives to disengage. And then because of that big cleaver blade, she just drops. Bangkok Mark, member of the G-Balls. What up, buddy? And then I carried... That's kind of why I carried this one. Both Best Tech, both natural micarta. But I carried my Synapse XL stonewashed M390. Love this knife. Beautiful knife, too. Both Best Tech and both very well made. Ooh. Both of them are drop shutty. This thing is awesome, too. Massive little drop point. Look at that. Whew. And then the Thick Boy just speaks for itself. Especially with the Zerk clip. Ooh, so that's what Geggy had in his pocket. And then I carried my EMP Shadowborn Hanks pouch, Vero Fulcrum, Big Idea Design pen, and then what else do I got in here? Oh, my bougie ass lighter, the Douglas Field trench lighter. Love that lighter. And then that was about it. That was about it for today. Been eyeing a Nimble T. Never done the EMP EDC yet. Oh, man, you got to get an EMP, buddy. You got to get an EMP. Yeah, it's a beast. Thanks, JD. Yeah, man. The V1 is awesome, and I love the V1, but this is definitely better. You get more edge. the same comfortable ergos, full finger choil, 20 CV opposed to the S35. I've kind of made my V1 more of like a user abuser. This one's kind of the V2. I said I shouldn't have carried it today because he's not making them anymore. So the V2s are the last ones, at least for the foreseeable future. And then, like I said, that's the last Zerk clip. I think he pulled it off of one of his thick boys to send it to me. I mean, I bought it, but I think he had to pull it off one to sell it to me. Who's ready for MagnaCut 2.0? High edge retention version of MagnaCut. Oh, yeah, probably. Especially with Laren Thomas. Or what's his name? Laren. Whatever the hell his name is. Laren. He, I'm sure he's... Actually, I think I heard him say he was working on some other steels. Waiting for my second Spidey to arrive. Mannix 2, lightweight, Rex 45. Everybody getting one of them. What in the hell? Had the Civivi Hypersonic and the Blue Finch Reciprocity. Monterey Bay, Rosalinda, and MKM Isonzo for Curtis. Nice, 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 Mikey. Buy my liner lock nimble. I can't believe you're selling that, Mikey. The liner lock's sweet. I hope he does a full size liner lock. I just got the new 2023 Arno Bernard I Mamba. Love it. Yeah, that's one I want to check out too, dude. The Voodoo is a sweet knife. Space Ghost, what's happening? Curtis, which nimble did you get? The drop, a regular drop point, or nimble X, nimble T, nimble W? What'd you get? I did not be shady. I didn't know that. Hey, G-Bob, you like quality bolt pens? Reach out to my friends at Bastion LLC and tell them I say, yeah, I'm sure they will send you a care package to do a video with. Bastion. Are they the ones who make like some aluminum ones, some titanium ones? I think I've seen them on Amazon, right? I think. Knife Nerd, what's happening, buddy? Good to see you, dude. Go subscribe to Knife Nerd. He puts out some good content over there. What's happening, buddy? Good to see you, dude. Glad you could make it in for a live stream, buddy. We'll have to link up, man. And you can come on a stream sometime, a Monday night or a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, well, that tends to happen. Spyderco, when they do a drop, probably it's usually some of the best on the market at the time. Like when they did the S90V PM2s last year for like 150. Hard to beat. I heard Original Goat and AWT are working on scales for the Mannix 2 lightweight. Ooh, see, that would be a game changer then. Because then you can go get your Rex 45 or whatever in the FRN. See, that would be a game changer. I had the Mannix 2 with the plastic scales, and it was very slippery in my, I don't know, and I'm usually not one to complain about, it wasn't slippery as in I'm holding it and it's slippery, but I couldn't ever get situated to get my fingers on the tab and like keep my fingers out of the path of the blade. The wire clip just wasn't comfortable, you know. And then I changed the clip thinking that was the issue, And I just couldn't get along with the FRN Mannix 2. But then when I got the G10 one, that changed the game. That one is way better for me. I just need to get the new tabs I've been talking about getting for a year. The Yohimbo's nice. I have an S30V Yohimbo. I think mine's satin with black. The Yohimbo's a slicey beast. Mine's not the big boy, but the Yohimbo 2 is just naturally big. Anyway, they make aluminum anti-bolt pens, pew parts, all kinds of stuff. They're actually a really cool company and putting out quality products. Oh, okay. So what? Do you have a link up with them or something, Lace? Hey, man, what's happening? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to the family. How you doing today? Looks like everybody's getting recommended over to the G-Ball channel. What's a good knife to gift a female with long nails? Probably something with a flipper tab. Maybe. You wouldn't want something with a hole. You wouldn't want something with maybe thumb studs, maybe. But the thing with like a flipper tab, here's the off-grid Viper 2. So like the flipper tab, say you have really long nails, you can come at this from the side. No problem. And this is a beautiful knife, by the way, if you're looking for a work knife or a user. 154 CM. Off-Grid's a good company. They support 2A. They support a bunch of different branches of the military, DOD. They're an American company. They just source the work. They're a small American company, and they just source their designs to Taiwan. Not China, Taiwan. I've seen some people mistakenly telling my viewers that they're Chinese. They're not. And they also have very good quality D2 and 154. So I've had an off-grid in before to check out. It wasn't mine, so I didn't really get a good, feel for it. But I finally went out and bought my own, and they definitely have my attention. Nice minimal clip, great edge out of factory. And this one is a nice low tanto, and it's canted down. So it's going to make for a nice user. The jimping is awesome on the spine there. Very unique jimping. I'm just a huge fan. Reversible clip for our lefty brothers out there. Detent is tuned to the max. I haven't done anything to this. It's been just sitting on my desk here. Solid lockup. Tested that all out in the unboxing. So if you didn't see that and you want to see it, you can go watch it. And if you did see it, go watch it again. And then go to my playlist, go to everything, and then just play all those all night long, all day long. Recommend it to your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your dad. All right, man. Yeah. If you have Instagram, Knife Nerd, hit me up on Instagram. And we can try to link up here maybe on a Saturday or something. Or Monday night. Whatever works for you. Let me know. Oh, dude, that's crazy. S90, and then just throw some sort of. I mean, I like the blue scales. I typically keep all my scales just the OEM. I did change my smock, but like my PM2s, I pretty much leave alone. Oh, it's a Nimble T2. Okay, buddy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was all that was available. Ah, okay. I didn't even know he had any in stock. Brian Kerr, member of the G Ballers. What up, buddy? Good to see you, man. What you carrying today? The Nimble T2, I have two of those. I have two of those. I have a T1. I think I have 14 or 15 EMPs. Oh shit. Okay. How should I go about contacting them, Lace? Through IG? Ryan Kerr, remember the G bars. What you carrying, buddy? Okay, so Lacey can confirm then. Flipper tab, yep. How is it the worst choice, dude? My wife is really getting into my back flippers over her button locks. BEEDC, what up, buddy? What you carrying today? Yo himbo all day, Mark, but I'm not a big regular Spyderco guy yet. Spyderco is the definition of function and utility. They are, if you want a knife that's just a knife that's going to keep working, Spyderco is one of the main companies I would direct you to. Yep. Yeah, or like Mimo's saying here, you could go with a fixed blade. Yeah. I I'd always seen off grid, here and there, whatever, and I liked some of their stuff, but I always just ended up getting something else. And then here, like 2, 3 weeks ago, I saw I knew they were switching to 154. I think what really kept me from getting them was the D2, which they do their D2 very good. But I just really wasn't interested. And when I saw they were making, their full size knives in 154, for a very good price, I might add. Uh, $100 is not bad at all for a solid, a solid knife that's well done in 154. Recess clip, recess screws, filler tab for lefty carry. Great action, great edge, great treat on the steel. This Viper V2, I really like it. I'm actually looking at one or two of their other folders. Uh, the Stinger is one of them. And then there's another one that's like a clip point. It's like a 4-inch bugger. If you check my cut test on the Stinger XL, you will see my write-up. Off Grid is doing the best production 154 CM I've ever tested. Oh, really? See, I knew they were doing some good stuff. Like, I had read and heard and saw that they do their steels that, they do D2 and I think they do 154. And I think that's it, unless they do a high-end knife in M390, but I'm not sure about that. But the couple steels they work with, they make sure they get the best out of them. So that's something else I really like. But the Stinger is the other one I'm looking at. That one looks really good as well. They have a couple that look really good. The Rhino, I think, looks good. Um, there's another company where their knives are meant more for being functional and, utilitarian. They're meant to be used in an EDC or a work atmosphere or a tactical self-defense atmosphere. They're meant to be used. So I really like that. And they support, they're an American company and they support a lot of the things that I like, you know, our military and stuff like that. My PM2s either have fat carbon or stock G10 scales. I pretty much leave my PM2s as they come. Yeah, me too, man. I have the Knife Joy exclusive with the green G10 and the black blade. I have the Warney PM2 with the black blade and the orange G10, and then I have the Tanto all murdered out. And then I have the smooth scale Crewwear Parrot 3, the smooth black G10. This is the only Parrot 3 I have now. I used to have like 4 or 5, but I sold all of them but this one. This is probably my favorite one right here. Above the coffee pot. That is a lot of EMP EDC, dude. Yeah, the only thing I don't have is his new OTF, the Pulse. And that's just I could have got one. But I'm kind of waiting to see what else he does with them first. He's gonna put more out. I won't mind, and I'm kind of glad I waited because I won't mind just waiting till he's going to be doing. Some people might know, some might not. He's going to be doing a USA made version with Axial. So it'll be Axial as the USA OEM, and then it'll be an EMP EDC product. So that'll be badass. And it'll probably be in MagnaCut. So that's probably the one I'll just wait for, and I'll just snag that. Jamie, did I see you pop back in, brother? What's up, man? What you carrying today, buddy? Blue Recon 035 and an i5R. Nice and simple. I do the same with my woman. Put Flytanium Lotus micarta scales on my S90V PM2 plus a CME plus an MXG clip. Damn, Mimo. Coming in hot, buddy. Sounds like me and we Civivi, I probably have 75 knives between the two companies. Holy schnizzles. Paul Mills, knives are life. What's happening, fellers? Everyone does carry some pocket lint. That's right. What else you got, though? That's what I'm interested in. What else you got? Had my Pulse and Crawler in the pocket today. Yeah, see, Urban, I hit up John, and I was going to buy one. He had one he was going to sell me. And then he told me he was going to have a USA one. This was weeks back. But I was like, maybe I'll just wait for the US one. I'm sure it'll be, titanium, MagnaCut. So that's probably the one I'll sit and wait on. I'll be fine without it for now. I really want one. I almost got the one, but I'll wait. Gerbs, good to see you, man. Good to see you, bud. I'm doing as good as can be for a Monday, man. Yeah, Mimo, I've often thought about changing one of my PM2s and putting aftermarket scales on it or on one of them. But I can't decide. Micarta, titanium, aluminum, carbon fiber, and it's just more work. So flippers and nails are the easiest. Use the side. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking, Lacey, because the thumb studs, you'd have to kind of get in there to flick it open. The hole would not work. Uh, Front flipper, but that's not as intuitive as just pushing on a rear flipper. So that would be my best option unless you want to get like an out the side auto. That would be beats a wonky piece of shit for 360. What knife are you referring to? That's crazy, Lace. Yeah, I had somebody in the comments of my off-grid video spewing that these were Chinese junk and their D2 and 154 CM were basically Chinese junk. So I wrote them like a paragraph and I was like, no, they're not Chinese and they're not junk. And they're an American company who has their shit made in Taiwan, not China. And they actually are known for some of the best D2 and 154 on the market. I thought they did. I thought they might. It's like $300. I looked at them. Gerbs, that might be a question for Todd or Lacey. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I knew Super Steel Queeve was making kitchen knives, but I didn't know what steel he was doing them in. That's hilarious, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice if people made knives that were actually usable. Oh, he did post that? I'm not on IG that often. I did not see those, JD. I did not. The clip point sounds good though. I definitely am interested in a sheep's foot or Warncliffe pulse. Uh, the Tanto looks cool. I'm sure knowing John, he'll do the sheep's foot, which he did. He'll probably do a Tanto, which it looks like he has the protos done for. And then from the sounds of it, he's got a clip point. So it sounds like he's going to do whatever he can with that, which is a good idea. Because some people might not like the sheep's foot. They want a Tanto or they want a drop point or they want a clip point. So, ooh, Jamie's got the Gom and the Jaeger, baby. Yeah, that's what I like. I like that. Yeah, I think the USA one is going to be a must. My PM2 Crew Carta is the only mostly stock, but it still has the backspacer and lynch clip. Yeah, I don't throw a lynch clip or MXG on all of them, but I do most of them. If I know one, like my drop point in 20 CV, that one is purely a user for me, like a work and EDC user. So I actually prefer the Spyderco clip, the lower mounted Spyderco clip. A lot easier to get in and out of pocket. That's one thing I like about Spyderco's pocket clip. You know, it might not be the most form-fitting thing, but it sure does work for getting it in and out of pocket, which is the goal. So Can't knock them for that design. I got my first Karambit yesterday. HX Outdoors Tyrannosaurus Claw. Bought it for less than $30 on a buy now flash sale. Has a nice blade, 10 CR 15, matches my HX tactical axe. Huh. So far, so good with that, Mark? Yeah, I've never tried a CME. I've never really thought of that I needed one. Um, so, oh, what are you doing with the 80 CRV, man? What are you doing exactly? My S90V PM2 is pimped. Crossfire carbon scales, carbon fiber scales, lynch clip, Zerk backspacer. That sounds just like you, Josh. Lotus scales, that's it, not crossfire. Ah, okay. Titanium. I've thought about doing something like that with the with one of them. My favorite one is the Warney PM2, the XHP. So that would be the one that I deck out probably. You getting in on the ATK halt. The ATK halt. ATK halt. Is that the one from the new shit. The Addicted to Knives, the one he did? Is that the one he did? I only carry a Leatherman rebar and a Buck Bantam 286 and a Surefire flashlight and a Glock 40. Never leave home without it. Need upgrade knife. Thinks OTF, but I'm cheap. It depends on what you're looking for, man. Are you looking for like a EDC and work knife that you can kind of, if you need to beat on it, you can, and it's still going to hold up and so on? Or do you just need a knife for just in case? You know, OTFs are cool, but not necessarily the most ideal thing, you know? Uh, if you already have a collection of knives and whatnot, an OTF's not a bad choice. But as far as being like your primary knife, I think there's better options out there. 29. Yeah, I guess it was probably about that cold here. Neil, what's up, buddy? Snow on the ground too. That's funny. Super tough won't really hold an edge though. What's that, Mikey? Todd said 80 CRV2 is similar to 1084 in properties, very tough, carbon steel. That's fairly easy to heat treat. Erica's EDC is testing 80 CRV2 and she seems pretty dissatisfied with it. Erica's EDC. Who's that? Oh, is that not your average EDC? Is that her? Did she change her shit? Ah, buddy. Got a pretty decent sheath. Great in the reverse blade, out grip. I attacked a large cardboard box yesterday. It died 1,000 deaths. I love that, man. That's awesome. Heat treat is crucial. Seems to be a problem still for some companies. Yeah, I think eventually or hopefully they catch on that eventually people are going to find out that it's not where it should be. So just start doing it right. I mean, just start doing it right. You know, and I don't want to hear it's harder on machines and this and that. Then don't use it. The industry standard for M390 should not be 58 to 60. You know, the minimum should be 60. And that's like being nice. Making a few bush blades out of, and if it's gonna be 58 to 60, don't charge top dollar. You know what I mean? That's just my 2 cents on it. Roman, what up, buddy? Making a few bush blades out of the 80 CRV2 steel at the moment. One of them will be an entry knife work. Oh, cool, dude. Hell yeah, Jerbs. You'll have to keep me posted on that, man. Roman, what up, buddy? What you carrying? Is the pre-order for that up, JD? I've seen it, but I haven't really seen it. You know what I mean? I know I saw a picture of it or something. And I think I saw maybe somebody hold it up in a live stream, maybe Kevin. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to, after my stream's over, maybe I'll go take a look at it. That's Lewis, isn't it? Lewis? Yeah, that's the thing, man. I used to get all bent out of shape if I couldn't get like I had to pass on a few Devos this year that I really wanted. I had to pass on a few because they came out literally at the worst times. The Buzz came out when EMP EDC put a knife out and somebody else. And then just most recently, he put out one right after the Jaeger or right before the Jaeger. And, you know, I didn't have 500 extra, you know, another 200 and some odd dollars to throw after spending on the Jaeger. So I'll have to wait till the next one. Yeah, we got like 14 inches of snow yesterday, I think. Ooh, that sounds sexy, Ross. Crazy Roach, where are you at, dude? Yeah, I think so. Erica's very honest in what she says. I think all in all, I think she's someone who uses her stuff. So that helps, you know, other than like opening it up out of the box and then walking around your house for a week, flipping it around and then saying you're doing a review on it, which is one reason why you won't see me do a review on any knife unless I can honestly give you a review. I will give you an unboxing, a first impressions, I'll give you an overview, but I won't say review unless it's a legitimate review. Because I don't consider 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of carry enough time to review, even if you're using it. But I certainly don't consider 1 or 2 weeks of me walking around my house, flipping it open and closed, and maybe cutting some tape. You know, boy, yeah, this is a good one. I cut open 3 packages, just the tape, and I flipped it around. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. So I'm not going to, you know, and whoever does that, that's fine. But I won't do that. But anyway, what I was getting at is I think sometimes she can go full steam ahead. You know, if she thinks one thing, she kind of goes to the extremes of it. Just like I don't know how long you've been around, Kathleen, but I remember watching a video of Erica's, and she said it was a video on TRM, and she kind of trashed TRM. And I think she's eaten her words on that one since then, because the last I knew, she was a big fan of TRM now. So I think she can go too far too quickly sometimes. But all in all, I think she's got, you know, a good thing going and a good head on her shoulders. It's most definitely not got much edge retention. Terrible, actually. It's tough. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Lace. It's not created to be an edge retention getter, you know, is my guess, just based off your, I don't know, but it sounds like it's more of a bushcraft steel where you can beat the hell out of it, you know, use it as a machete or a bushcraft knife, and it's not going to break or chip on you. You know, I think people too many people are, and it's not new people's fault either, because of the majority focus solely on edge retention. And that's one thing I don't do. I would rather give me an all-around steel, something that's pretty good at, good at corrosion resistance, good at toughness, and good at edge retention, or pretty good. I'd rather have all three of those, kind of like 154. I'd most likely rather have this than something that's got crazy edge retention, but it's got shitty corrosion resistance. It's not very tough. Now, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind trying them steels out, but to get lost in something that's just edge retention or it's just this, you know, there's too much focus on that. That shouldn't be all that it's about. And there's a lot of people who focus solely on the edge retention, and it's not just about that. At least not to me. Yeah, I see it used in a lot of self-defense knives where edge retention isn't. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's so many, Neil, and they just keep on a coming, buddy. That's what I thought, dude. I saw it a little bit. I'll have to go watch a video or two on it. What's the so it's RIA. Interesting. What kind of what M390 or hopefully S90V would be nice. Splitting slices. What's happening? Hey, no worries, man. Got an envelope coming your way with stuff. Me? Ryan says he got the off-grid enforcer in 154. Ooh. Really? Under 60 bucks? Ooh. I might be going to pick that up after the stream, baby. Splitting slices, what do you mean? What's the scoop? JD, you want to just give it to me? Why don't you give me a bro deal and just give it to old G-Ball? Where are you at, Brian? I mean, if that's the person's stick, if that's what they do, then whatever. But you won't ever hear me call something a review unless I can thoroughly give you a review. Right, right. It's a first impressions unboxing and overview. Yeah, typically you'll see me do an unboxing, first impressions combo. Then I spend some time with the knife, whether it's 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever. And then I'll do an overview and give you some more input on it, how it's doing, all that sort of thing. And then there's knives where I'll take a while, like 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks, and then I'll review it. You don't see a ton of reviews on my channel because I like to focus in on a couple of different knives, and those are the ones I'm reviewing in a sense, and then eventually get to doing the review. So that's why, if you've paid that close of attention, bravo, but that's why you don't see a ton of reviews on my channel. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense then. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Somebody who's expecting crazy edge retention out of a steel like that, it's not going to work. You're not going to like that steel then. Is Rex 45 an all-around steel? I think Rex is a toughness-based steel, I want to say. Or no, is Rex a edge retention steel? I can't remember. Let me look. I can't remember. I think anything coming via the pass around, I say it's an overview. It's not mine. I can't really push. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much, dude, JD. I pretty much opted out of every single um I just I don't. Yeah, I guess Rex 45 is fairly well rounded. 4.5 out of 10 on toughness, 6 out of 10 on edge retention, and a 4 out of 10 on corrosion resistance. So, it's up there with like M4 on edge retention. It's around uh it's around like K390 for toughness, and it's around like 15V, 10V, M4, D2 kinda for corrosion resistance. So it's a fairly well-rounded steel, but uh you're going to have to pay attention to that corrosion. And it's probably something you're not going to want to really beat the hell out of. It's not quite as tough as like M4. Definitely not as tough as Crewwear or 3V. So it's a well-rounded steel, just not really high, as far as the well-roundedness. Yes, good 154 cm goes a long, long way. Long, long way. Yes, sir, One Moon. I agree. I agree. I got a couple videos coming on that. Yeah, it says that, and these are just, it's a tool steel, and it's got good edge retention, similar to, it's not up there with like 10V or 15V. It is better than like 3V. It's better than D2, better than 4V. So it's basically right there with M4. on edge retention, but M4 has it on the toughness. It's something you're going to want to watch the corrosion. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Hells yeah. Yeah, anybody who has extra stickers and swag and any of that type of stuff, feel free to send it on over because I can throw that stuff in the giveaways. If you have an abundance of it. That is why I trust your opinions. I've watched many times, but only started chatting today on this stream. Yeah, I've seen you in the comments a bunch, Kathleen, of the videos. I'm glad you're chatting, though, in the stream. Glad to have you here. And you are most definitely welcomed here. Yes, I agree. It's got to be a toll first. Oh, man, I love it, man. I love it. I had somebody say, this is the dumbest shit ever. And I said, yeah, it's so dumb that every major reviewer's pulling the knife that they got for free out of the box and spine whacking it. An opening review is a first impression, and you don't really need a ton of time with a knife, or any for that matter, to form an initial opinion on a knife. Correct. And that's why I call it a first impressions. I'm just letting you know initially what I think of this knife and possibly how it could do. But that could definitely change between the initial impression and the overview. The overview is kind of like, for my channel, is kind of like a midway review in a sense. I've been using it for a couple weeks. We're diving into the details of the knife, all the specs, maybe do a little bit of cutting, this type of thing, that type of thing. How is it carrying? How's it been cutting? How's the corrosion resistance? Is it holding up? Is the toughness holding up? Is the lock strong? How's the lock doing? Kind of like a midway review in a sense for me, but not a review, and I don't label it as a review. So that's where my brain separates things. How does everyone feel about 5160? As I recall, I don't know anything about 5160. I think I have some, Brian, but I don't know for sure. All right, JD. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, JD. Tell him he needs to start at 8. That 7:45 stuff, man. It's gotta go. I'm gonna start holding people till 8. Later, brother. Though, thanks for hanging out, man. I don't know, Lacey. I really don't know because here, listen. According to Laren Thomas, M4 is a 6.5 toughness, 6 edge retention, 4 corrosion resistance, okay? Rex 45 is a 4.5 on toughness, a 6 on edge retention, and a 4 on corrosion resistance. So it's tied with M4 on corrosion resistance. It's tied with M4 on edge retention, but M4 has it by 2 points on his scale, 6.5 to 4.5 for toughness. So I don't know what you take from that. I tend to like Laren and his charts and stuff. I know that's not the be all end all, and not everything's, that's according to everything being done properly in his charts. So it's kind of, if it's both from Spyderco though, the M4 and the Rex 45 are both coming from Spyderco, then I think the chart would be safe to assume that's probably how it would play out. But hell if I know. I'm no metallurgist. I do know for sure though that the Hogue Deca and MagnaCut is a slicing machine and will continue to be a slicing machine. No shit. So that's up there with like ZDP 189. I love my old guard from MBK. That's the only ZDP 189 I have. Not very tough, but the edge retention's insane, and the corrosion resistance is pretty damn good as well. Hey, Brian F. Here's your daily carry co. Oh, wrong way. Here's your daily carry co. AI slide. Salute, brother. $1.99 G-baller holler, baby. Let's go blue. Hail to the victor. Go Wolverines. I can't believe they made it to the championship. That's got to be the first time in what? 100 years? Is what's his face still the head coach there? What's his face from the Niners? Or did they boot him out? I heard that on the radio today. Sadly, I haven't been following it. Thank you, though, brother. I really appreciate that, man. Brian, you need to come on a stream, man. You need to come on a stream, buddy. $10.75 is just fine for sure. $10.95, yep. I agree with a first impressions video where I have issues with some reviewers as they are reviewing a knife that they just opened, flicked it, and cut a piece of paper. Then in the box it goes. That's BS. Yeah, I definitely don't get along with that. Like Stasa, his review, I can trust. That's about one of the only ones that I really trust. Because he uses it on a bunch of different things. So, and that's what takes me a little longer is like normal use. I'm a carpenter, so I can get into a bunch of different materials and cut kind of whatever I want. But unless I like dedicate testing, a couple nights out of the week, like full on testing and continuous testing, it takes me a little bit to review the knife just under normal circumstances. Plus, I have other knives to carry, other knives I got to check out and carry. So that's why I like sticking with just an overview opposed to a review. Snot Rag, what's happening, bud? $300 for some beads? They're tripping. Splitting Slices. Peace, brother. Thank you for swinging through. That's interesting. I didn't know it was ran that hard. That's awesome. Yeah, that's an unboxing, right? Yeah, and I started including in my first impressions, I started including. So as soon as I unbox it, I give you the rundown on the knife. Maybe might measure it just to show people, what it's coming in at. And then I start going over the functionality of the knife. I've been showing how does it carry, how does the clip work? What's it look like, with it, in over a microfiber cloth. I'm going to switch that though to an actual pocket here soon. I've been trying to get somebody to make me basically a microfiber sized pocket with a fifth pocket in it, but I'm just going to freaking get a pair of jeans and cut the leg off or something because can't seem to get anyone to do that. But how's the edge on some thin phone book paper or magazine paper? How is it cutting some cardboard? Is the lock holding up? You know, I'm including all that in the unboxing first impressions because I know a lot of people will see an unboxing and they want to go get that knife sometimes. Some people do. Some people want to wait and see what else is coming out. But on that knife. But a lot of people see the unboxing, the first impression, then they decide off that. So I'm trying to give a little bit more in that first impressions than just here's the knife, here's the materials, and this is my thoughts. I'm showing a little bit more on the functional side. And I've had quite a few people say they like that better. So I'm going to continue to do that, I think. Stasa and Pete, them I listen to when they review. Yeah, yeah. I don't see a ton on Pete anymore, but I have watched a bunch of his stuff. Yes. Yep. Stasa, duty, you when you do them. Oh yeah, duties, testing stuff. That's right. Yep, yep, yep. I haven't got to see a ton of his testing videos. I don't get to see a bunch of videos, period. I have to really pick and choose who I watch just because I don't have much time. I do have Slip Joints Pizza Lovo. I have probably maybe like 15 or 20 of them. I have a couple dozen fixed blades and maybe like 2 dozen slippies or so, somewhere in that ballpark. I'll have to check him out too, One Moon, Cutting Board Reviews. Yeah. It tested, you're never 100% sure of what you got. Right, Todd. Agreed. Slippies definitely have their place. Don't worry, BNA. I mean, I want to take care of it. I got it right here. You probably can't really tell, but I have it right here on my toolbox. I have the box up there, which you can't really see behind the lantern, but I'm torn on that one. I want to really use it, but it means something to me too because it came from you. So it's got like a special, and it's kind of tearing me up. Trust me, I want to take it out and freaking baton it through some logs, but I also don't want nothing to happen to it. I'd cry. I don't think anything's gonna happen to it though. It's such a beast, man. I'll be doing some stuff on it for sure. I'll be recording some videos. That one video I did on the Tops Tom Brown tracker, that thing's got over 2,000 views now. Initially it got a couple hundred, 500, 600, but now that bad boy's over like 2K. Oh, you're good, Terrence. Yeah, that's true, One Moon. I mean, if it don't cut too good and the lock's trash, it's pretty trash. Outpost 76, yes. I do like his stuff. I haven't seen a bunch of his stuff in a while, but yeah, I do know and agree with Outpost. Rex 76. No kidding. Oh, okay, so that's why I don't see him much because he doesn't post. Yeah, yeah. I used to watch his stuff. He did all kinds of stuff back in the day, a couple years back. I send you link to him on IG. He's got some good shit. Who's that? Cutting board reviews. What's T15? T15 is badass too? I don't even know what the hell that is. You know what I want to try? Mainly because it's one of Laren Thomas's favorite steels, but I want to try, and I never see it in anything. So, but let me see. Hold on. The Natus. Oh, I guess that's 4V, right? Basically, Venatus 4E and then Venatus 8. Those are two I want to try. The toughness on the Venatus 8 and 4V is freaking top notch. The Venatus 8 edge retention is insane at like 7.5. And then the corrosion resistance is a little lacking, kind of like M4, 10V, 15V. But I want to try some Venatus. I do have some 4V, but I don't, it's Kaiser's, so take that with a grain of salt. It's probably decent, but not anywhere near what it could be. And if anyone's wondering, this is what I'm looking at and talking about. Laren has this right up on his website. You can, for anyone who's new or just doesn't know, you can always go to his website and kind of, I do it just for fun sometimes to try to remember shit and learn even more. Uh, but he's got a bunch of articles and reasons for this, reasons for that, charts for this, charts for that. He's got stainless steels, toll steels. He's got graphs. He's got HRC graphs, toughness graphs, all kinds of stuff. So, good website if you are into the steel side of things. Or you want to learn about what steel does what, or how does it compare to this steel. Like if you want to compare Crewwear to M4, both are great steels. Crewwear considerably tougher, similar edge retention, and better corrosion resistance than M4. And Crewwear, I would say most people probably think M4 is better than Crewwear, but really because it has that 1 point in the edge retention over the Crewwear, people think it's better. But ultimately, Crewwear is better. It's tougher, it's more corrosion resistant, and basically damn near the same edge retention. So that Crewwear Para 3 I have, and I have a Adamas and Crewwear. They are both spectacular. Think M390 was made to cut plastic. Yes, Todd, I saw that. I saw your comment. I mean, yeah, right. Yeah, it's cool and weird and all at the same time. It's fun. Look at this though. Rex 121. It You might break it if you hit it off a pillow, but it's got some crazy ass edge retention, baby. Max cement, you might be able to smack it off your mattress and be okay, but after that, you're done. Good edge retention though. I had some max cement. I liked it. It's a slicing steel, nothing you would want to take onto a job site and run into a bunch of foreign objects. Venatus 4E. Think Spyderco made some blades with that steel. Todd, I've been on the look and hunt for some Venatus 8 and Venatus 4 or 4V. And I haven't had much luck. Like I said, I have that Kaiser in 4V, but the mini Beglighter Warncliffe. It's a nice knife and it's all right, but it ain't gonna be Spyderco heat treat. That would be hilarious, baby. Venatus 8 is really crazy, but you just don't see it outside of. Yeah, you don't see it. As far as I know, I have never seen that on a production pocket knife. I've never seen it. I don't even know who the hell Joe is, Marisol. So, who the hell is Joe? You're a Joe. Maybe 4V for Spyderco. Exactly, Todd. But in that sense, man, and that's where some people are different or thought process is different. But I'll take that little bit of loss in edge retention and give me that toughness. You know, I'll take that loss in edge retention for the toughness. Venatus 4 extra steel is incredibly tough. Basically just a form of D2. Well, maybe my quest will be some Venatus 8 custom shit. I trust Chinese VG10 or 14C. Don't want their M390. Yeah, I haven't been real hell bent on getting any M390. S90V, since they heat treat everything 58 to 61 pretty much, which is where S90's fine at. I'll take the S90, but the M390 you risk getting it at 58 or 59 and you're paying 200 to 300 bucks or more even sometimes. The general lack of M390 in knives was presumably because Bowler was more focused on selling the steel to the plastics industry. No shit. I didn't know that. Also, 4V is a crucible steel. Yeah, yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Oh, no shit. No shit. Joe X, the Destroyer. Joe X tests knives against cars, and if they survive, he just shoots them. Huh. Sounds like what I would have done when I was like 15. I'll have to check him out. Joe X. I'm going to save that. Joe X. All right. Knife destruction test until it breaks or not. Okay. I'm on it. Looks like my kind of dude. Here he is in the he's in the snow. Getting ready to hack a fixed blade off a chain. Little buck 120, 420 HC. Okay. Well, I know what I'll be doing. My last Strider has a steel typo CTS 20CV. Seriously? Nah, dude. Really? I think the only typo that I've ever noticed is with a Main Street from Concept. They put Little Main Street on the blade. And when I first got it, they had me all screwed up because I was like, wait a minute. This is the little one? But they got the steel right on it. That's hilarious if they did that, dude. I wonder how many they let go with that on the blade. Probably that batch, right? The whole batch. Somebody post. That's the coolest Strider on earth. Somebody posted in an EDC Reddit they found a Strider at a thrift store for $5.99. You think that's real? You think that's true? Oh, he's got a premiere coming tomorrow, it looks like. I thought about doing that. I'm going to have to ask a community post. But I've thought about doing a premiere where everybody can chat, like in a stream while I do like a cut test or whatever. And then I'm able to be in the chat as well. It wouldn't be live, but it would be able to, you'd be able to chat and all that shit. Plus, I'd be able to be in the chat as well. I've thought about doing that. So maybe I will do something like that, see how it works out. Yeah, you would think a legitimate pawn shop would look up what they have. You know what I'm saying? They're not just going to take somebody's knife and be like, okay, $5. They're going to look it up. At least that's my thought. Maybe not. Maybe they're idiots. I don't know. Does it have lock stick? Because if not, it's fake. Fake as shit. That's crazy. Yeah, that's one knife that I want to get this year is a Shiro. I think. I don't know. I want to get something. A Herman, a Shiro, a Grimsmo. I haven't decided what yet, but somewhere in that ballpark, I want to get one this year for sure. And I also want to get a USA made Demco, some sort of 80/20, because he makes a functional knife with a strong lock. So, the Godfather. Seen an A2D Mark one that was labeled S35. Huh. That's funny. All right, guys. I'll let you guys go for tonight. Just tonight, though. We'll be back on Saturday, baby. I think me and Loot, and I should have my Clydesdale by then as well. So that'll be sweet. I think Loot will be a guest on Saturday. I also plan on having Brian come on. I plan on having guests more often. I mean, I like running solo too, but I also like having a guest on occasionally. So, yeah, right there's Brian. Won't mind having Brian come on. If I can get in touch with Knife Nerd, he's an up-and-coming knife guy. Seems like a cool dude. Won't mind having him come on. So we'll see what happens. Loot. Get some different people on and have some fun conversations. But I'll probably stop by KC's live stream if anybody's going to be over there. And I will talk to you then. I will see you guys on Saturday. Have a safe week. Don't do anything stupid. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Anyone who comes and watches after as well, love you guys. Thank you for coming after. Coming. Thank you for just coming. I appreciate it. You can come anytime, especially at the G-Spot, baby.